join? Okay. Okay, now class, today we are going to learn about renewable energy. Do you know what is renewable energy? No. Okay, now renewable energy is a kind of energy that we get from natural sources. Okay, such as the wind. Okay, the wind. Yes, Anish? No, solar system, solar power.
Solar power.
Okay, solar power. Yeah, correct. We got energy from the sun. Okay, now, in today's class, okay, I'm going to give you an article. So you need to read through the article and extract information from them. After that, you are going to work in groups to produce a writing and also a presentation about this power. Okay, now look at the paper that I gave you. Okay, the title is Liter of Light. Okay, it is very weird to say light, to count light as liter. Right? We don't say 1 liter of light, 2 liter of light. Okay, can we? Okay, now, but what I gave you now is actually an article about an invention. Okay, before this, we only think of solar power. We got the power from the sun, and the sun, the energy will be used to light up something. Okay, but in this article, you will learn how certain group of people, they make use of this power to light up a very large places. Okay, so this invention is what we call liter of light. We only use water bottle, mineral water, and also bleach. You know what is bleach?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a chemical.
It's a chemical. Any brand of bleach that you know? The one that your mother always use at home? Haimo. Okay. The one that I use at home is Clorox.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay, so Clorox or Haimo, it is a type of bleach. Okay, so now I'm going to assign you into groups. This 1, 2, 3, 4. You are going to be in a group. Student A, student B, C, and student D. Alright. Okay. This one is the second group. Student A, B, C, and also D. Okay, now you need to go through the article and find certain information. For student A, okay, you need to find information about how does the invention start. Look for a name. Who started the idea? Okay, what did he discover? Student B, on the other hand, you need to know about the mechanics behind it. For example, what is the problem and how does the inventor solve the problem? Okay, student C, does this invention benefit others? Look for a group of people that benefits from this. Student D, does the invention acknowledged by others? Acknowledge means that people look up that invention. People acknowledge that invention to be beneficial. Okay? So you need to look for the word for awards or prizes. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now please take out a piece of paper and a pencil, and you can start underlining the information. Okay, now you need to look at who invented the invention. So who we need to look for? Names, right? Okay, scan through the article and look for names. Like your name is Kelly, but what about the inventor's name? May I take a look?
Sorry, my head is very red.
Okay, you underline the answer as well. Very good. You have highlighted the answer as well. Very good. Okay, if you are a D, please come up to the whiteboard here and place your answer according to your individual task just now. Student A has column A, B in column B, C column C, and D in column E. Okay, wherever you are reading, can start placing your paper here now. So you learn how to okay, come on. Okay, to wear your mask properly. Okay? And try not to too close with your face. Okay, you ready?
Yes! Yes! Ready! We have already read an article that you have found on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that article is on a renewable source energy. Can somebody explain to me what is the name of the prototype?
The solar bottle bulb.
Solar bottle bulb. Wani, can you explain to me what is this solar bottle bulb that you call?
The solar bottle bulb is a simple, affordable, and sustainable solution for many families living in poor Filipino communities who live without electric or light.
Okay, very good. So you have already elicited that to be written in your presentation later, right? Okay, good job. Okay, can anyone tell me how does the solar bottle bulb function? How does it work? Ain?
The solar bottle bulb is made up of a used plastic soda bottle or water bottle, which is filled with water and liquid mix.
Okay,
The bottle is then fixed into a hole in the roof. The water is the solar bulb. Solar bottle bulb reflects the light so that it can illuminate a larger space 360 degrees around. The bleach keeps the water free by preventing algae from forming.
algae. Okay, very good. So the water bulb, it works as a light source.
Yes.
Oh, I see. So the water refracts the light into the whole room. Is that correct, guys?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I see. Okay, good. So what are the benefits of this renewable energy source prototype called the solar water bulb? Can you explain, Erdina?
Okay. Benefits of the solar water bulb is provides low-income households with light.
What about the second one?
Brings ever more light in and help save money and energy.
Okay. What about the third one?
Improve the life of families, improve the future and health of the environment, reducing plastic waste.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, now so you have your materials, right? Your article, your pictures, your markers. Okay, I think you can start writing now. Do you agree?
Yes.
So, what should we do?
First we need to write this on paper.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. First, please write a title. You use a green one. You use chocolate one. Chocolate. It's so cute. Just write the title. Firstly,
Visual potong.
What should I?
you should write it at here. The title. Just write it at here, and the function we use that at down here.
Okay, so I write the title.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The title.
Done with my job. Oh man,
So good.
watch out. We just tampal. Pasting.
Haze.
Not tampal. What is tampal?
Good job, girls, and good job, boys.
Wait.
Ni.
Okay. I draw
It is very pretty. Good job, everyone.
my head.
Okay, what about the pictures? Where are you going to put the pictures?
Like.
Like here.
You have completed the prototype presentation on the renewable energy source, right?
Yes.
Okay, now can you tell me a little bit what is it called?
Solar water.
Solar water bulb.
Okay, so guys, I think all of you are ready for today's presentation. So can we start the presentation with the first group?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have group 1.
Good morning. Today I would like to present Malaysia's blueprint of renewable energy. This roadmap shows the high demand of fuel cell technologies for niche applications. This roadmap shows the objectives Malaysia has had from 2006 until 2030. It explains what we want to achieve and also would like to achieve, most important. For the strategies, the first one is to develop policies, standards and guidelines for novel fuel cell products and components. The objective is to have satisfactory local standards and policy structure, and the action plan for this objective is to relevant ministries and agencies establish a national entity to prepare and promulgate uniform codes and standards for fuel cell applications in Malaysia. Second one is to incorporate useful elements from past domestic and international exercises into the evolving fuel cell and hydrogen policy framework for Malaysia. And the final action plan is to incorporate training components in fuel cell demonstration projects for early adoption to meet immediate needs. The target is to achieve all of this in the year 2020. For the second objective is to reduce cost by mass production. The strategy to do this is to ensure financial support from various stakeholders. The first action plan to realize this dream is to collaborate with stakeholders to cost share the cost that the market will have to bear in each fuel cell application and implement cost reducing measures. The second one is to eliminate technical and institutional barriers faced in the implementation of hydrogen infrastructure and fuel cell applications. The final action plan for this objective is to secure early adoption in competitive market applications, focusing on material handling vehicles, backup power, UPS systems, distributed generation, and portable power systems. Malaysia hopes to achieve all of this in the year 2035. And the final objective for this part of the blueprint is to have suitable alternatives for convenient fuel cell applications. The strategy to do this is to appoint champions for the fuel cell industry. And the action plan for the first one is to secure financial support from various stakeholders in the government and industrial sectors for R&D projects. Develop industry-focused R&D appropriate to Malaysian market environment. The third one is to develop indigenous technologies in smaller and lighter hydrogen storage. The final one is to develop innovative capacities to obtain appropriate alternatives for convenient local technologies in fuel cell applications. The target to complete this is by the year 2035. For the second part of the blueprint is to, and the first, emerging of fuel cell technologies. The objective for the first one is to have policies, standards, and guidelines. To do this, we must establish a policy structure that supports new application of fuel cell technology. To do this, we must provide a comprehensive set of financial incentives for high-profile fuel cell stakeholders to set up in Malaysia and stimulate early adoption. Lower the perceived risk for early adopters by developing leasing programs that can help offset high upfront purchase costs. Final one is to import management personnel already skilled in technology commercialization. And we hope to achieve this by the year 2020. For the second objective is to have sufficient funding for the local fuel cell industry. The strategy to do this is to carry out development effort with cost considerations. The action plan to do this is to by secure incentives for tax benefits with involvement and endorsement from relevant ministries. Secure financing from willing stakeholders to cost share in developing production volumes and related business activities. Final action plan for this is to fully immerse in early markets for fuel cell applications that are not significantly affected by costs. The goal to complete this is by 2035. And the final objective for the blueprint of renewable energy is to have a pool of champions for the fuel cell industry. The strategy to do this is by advancing hydrogen usage in convenient fuel cell applications. The first action plan to do this is by securing market champions from willing development partners that cost share technology and application demonstration activities. Then, successfully collaborate with fuel cell champions on a regional government industry roadmap in developing commercial scale infrastructures. The third one is to successfully channel the strengths of domestic champions to potential international stakeholders in order to stimulate inbound investment. And the final action plan to do this is by fostering synergistic relationships with international partners from major manufacturers of light-duty vehicles and their suppliers. And also, for this objective, Malaysia hopes to achieve this by the year 2035. If you have any questions to ask, please raise your hand and say your question out loud. Yes.
My question is this applicable?
So do you think our government will be able to carry out the strategy successfully?
If our government follows exactly what they have planned and completely do it just like it's planned, then it is possible to do it. Other questions?
Any other questions?
Yes, Iqbal.
What's the benefit from this program?
The benefit for this blueprint of renewable energy is to firstly secure another power source for energy, because as you all know, not all energy is renewable, like fuel, gas and oil. So by doing this, by securing a new source of renewable energy, we can hope to continue using it until the end of time. And it also helps to reduce cost, and it's also better for the environment.
Okay, any other questions? No? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, let's hear it from group 2.